This sequence is Salutes to the Sun, or the Sanskrit name is Surya Namaskar. What I'm going to do is take you through a few different variations that you can do, and this is to enable you to kickstart your day, fire up your metabolism, and give yourself a morning practice that you can do either by listening to me, following along by watching, or download my list of the poses and actually read through it and do it in your own time as well. So there's a few different options for you. So what I'm going to do is I'll call out the Sanskrit name and I'll move into that pose and I'll hold it for a few breaths, and then I'll talk to you about some of the different variations that I'm doing and why I might be doing that. So, starting in Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, take the hands to the floor, Uttanasana. If you're unable to take the hands to the floor, you take the hands down the legs where you can manage. Inhale. As you exhale, step one foot back as far as you can. Inhale. As you exhale, take the other foot back. Now we're in a pose called Adho Mukha Svanasana, or dog pose. Hands shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart, and buttocks lifting high up to the ceiling, relaxing your head. Then we're releasing down into child's pose, Adho Mukha Virasana. Toes together, knees apart, taking your buttocks back towards your heels. Head down. Inhale, back into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step forward, one foot, the other foot, reach forward, exhale down. So if you can't touch the floor, hands are on the legs. And inhale all the way up to Tadasana. So, what I'd like to do is talk you a little bit through what we're doing in each of those poses. So in Tadasana, balance on the feet. Weight is not forward, it's not back, it's centered between. Shin bones down, thigh bones up, buttocks releasing down. Spine, torso ascending. So you're lifting and opening through your chest, releasing down through the shoulders, so the neck is long and the head is perched on top. Inhale, raise the arms up and open your chest, open your armpits. Exhale, take your hands down towards the floor as close as you can. Remember that you can place the hands on the legs as you need to. Inhale, here, extend and lengthen the front of your spine from your pelvis to your chin. Exhale, step one foot back as far as you can. We're now going into Adho Mukha Svanasana, dog pose. Take the other foot back. Here my feet are hip width apart. I'm aiming to take my heels down towards the floor and stretching and opening the back of the calves, opening the knees. Thigh muscles, move them back towards the bone. Buttock bones, tailbone, lengthening and lifting towards the ceiling. Hands, spread your fingers, spread your palms, press them into the floor, lengthen them away. My arms are as straight as I can get them, my head is nice and relaxed, and I'm moving my chest down towards the floor from my armpits. Exhale, knees wide, toes touching, Adho Mukha Svanasana, dog pose. Child's pose. Adho Mukha Virasana, child's pose. Inhale, exhale, dog pose, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Look forward, step forward, one foot at a time. You can have your feet together or feet apart depending on what feels easier for you. Extend forward, release down, inhale and come all the way up to standing. Raise your arms to the ceiling, open your chest, stretch your spine and exhale and release. So there are simple breaking down of the stepping back into dog pose. What I'm going to show you is something where you can take it to the next level. Inhale, arms up, exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale forward, exhale, jump back. Dog pose. And release down, child's pose. Inhale up, dog pose. Look forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Straight arms, dog pose. Look forward, jump the feet to the hands, extend forward, exhale down, inhale all the way up to standing, Tadasana, and release. And then what I'd like to give you is one more breakdown where you can take it a little bit easier so that you can open up the hip flexors and groins and work a little bit more on the legs. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Extend forward. Now we're stepping back because that's a little easier for people with injuries, particularly in your back, your knees, and your ankles. Exhale, step back with the other foot and downward facing dog. For some of you, this is going to be quite challenging to hold your own body weight, but I want you to press your hands and your feet into the mat, stretch the mat apart, and lift your tailbone like a capital A as high as you can to the ceiling. Relax down so you can keep the knees and feet hip width apart or knees wide and toes together. You've got options. Buttocks to your feet. Relax your head. Inhale forward. From here, step 1 foot forward. So what we're doing is again a broken down version of a pose where we're working on opening up through the hip flexors. Pelvis forward, chest lifted. You can put your hands on your hips. You can raise your arms to the ceiling. Or you can even do a twist where you push your arm into your leg and you rotate your stomach, aiding your digestion and helping relieve backache. You can take your hands back, tuck the back foot under, step back into dog pose, so head down, arms straight, legs straight, look forward, other leg forward. Drop the knee to the floor. You could put a blanket or a bolster under the knee. Come up, hands on your hips, pelvis forward, so we're lengthening through the hip flexor, opening up the groin and the quadricep muscles. Raise the arms up. If you've got high blood pressure or if you find that this is straining you, it's easier to keep your hands down. It's more restful. It's an easier variation. Then there's a twist, arm across your leg, rotating through your trunk. Bring your hands back to the floor, tuck your toes under, dog pose. Look forward, step 1 foot, step the other foot, extend forward, inhale, exhale down, inhale all the way up to standing, and exhale, release your arms, Tadasana. And that's the end of the sequence. Surya Namaskar, salutes to the sun.